Hey, it's Mike from Music Radar. We are here at the Fender stand at NAMM 2019, looking at the American Acoustasonic Telecaster. Billy, tell me, what's the idea with this product?
The idea is really, some of the inspiration for it was musical genres are merging as we see music going forward. And what we were trying to accomplish is, let's give an acoustic guitar, let's give some electric properties, but let's give something in between its own sonic kind of highway and allow, as musicians and artists and players alike start to blend their different types of music, they should be able to do it without having to stop and start every time they have to switch a guitar, or lose some of the vibe that they're going for when they're playing because they have to switch to a different guitar that they might not necessarily want to play. So the American Acoustasonic Tele actually gives us the chance to be able to use a whole range of curated voices in each position and be able to modify and move between those sounds so that you can seamlessly go from a dreadnought acoustic to a parlor guitar to a mic'd up dreadnought to full-blown electric.
Yeah.
And a whole ton of stuff in between.
Cool. Can we hear some of that?
Yeah, so Matt, product specialist for acoustics for Fender, is going to run you through. He's going to start you in a rosewood dreadnought spruce top, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you rolling through so you can hear the distinct sound. We're going to roll into the same tone woods, rosewood with spruce, but we're going to move to an auditorium body. Awesome. So tighten up the waist. The lows will start to come out, but mids and highs will start to kind of shine through once you get to the auditorium side. Now I'm going to roll in the auditorium as he's playing, so you'll hear the bass and what starts to happen. You can hear the mids and the brights start to shine through. The bass kind of takes a little bit of a back seat. Back to a dreadnought. What we're going to do now is we're going to actually move into position 4 on the A side. This is a maple back and side parlor guitar, so you're going to hear real bright sounds out of it. So as Matt's playing, what I'm going to do is I'm going to roll the mod knob, and I'm actually going to roll all the way to a mahogany back and side spruce top dreadnought. Here again, dreadnought, booming bass comes out. The one thing that's cool about the mod knob is it actually is not predetermined. So it's not like we're telling the player you can either have 25, 50, or 75% of that other tone. It's, because tone is subjective to each player, how much or how little. So you're on the bright side of a parlor, I want a little more depth, just bring in a little bit. We don't have to go all the way to the other side. So it gives you multiple possibilities. So more hi-fi sounding than a traditional rosewood because of the Brazilian characteristics. What we're going to do now is, this is where we start to engage the under pickups. There's the magnetic pickup that you see. In between those on the underside of the top is a body sensing pickup. Okay. So real quick, tap on the guitar as it is right now. You'll always get, because of the piezo, right? You'll always get that, but you don't get anything here.
Right.
We're going to roll in the body pickup all the way. Now you get a whole nother area of voices, and depending on where you hit in the guitar, it'll give you a different
So you can do that kind of percussive stuff on
exactly,
this as well.
Or you can loop and set yourself up with beats to be able to play. Harmonics too in this section, because it's picking up what the top's doing, the harmonics will ring out longer than a traditional acoustic guitar, because the pickup is picking up that movement, and as long as that top moves, you're gonna get that sound. Just strumming the Brazilian rosewood, I'll pull in the body sensing pickup, and you'll just hear the overall sound of the guitar be bolstered even louder. not a volume knob. All it's doing now is picking up more of what the guitar is doing.
It's bringing that kind of resonance.
Exactly, yeah. And it's all based on whatever the top's doing. So again, this is not just modeling a specific guitar. The guitar is doing the work. So from the analog side, the pickups are picking up what the guitar is actually doing. So now we're going to roll back in. This is now, we're going to move to position 2. This is a mahogany back inside dreadnought, but it's mic'd up. So a player, not the acoustic electric, but somebody who actually prefers the mic sitting in front of their guitar. So good, still good dreadnought characteristics. And now what we're going to do is this will be the first time we engage the electric pickup. So think along the lines of studio tracking, right? You record acoustic tracks, you record your electric tracks, and then you mix them between. That's what this does. So it won't lose the dreadnought sound. It'll just bring in the magnetic electric sound to it so that you get a blended version of however you want that to sound. Again, not a volume knob, but you're using 2 pickups now, so the guitar just opens up and starts to become a louder version.
So both those signals are sent to the same output, are they?
Yes.
Yeah.
All 3 of the pickups run to the same board.
Okay.
That's where the output comes from. So, and then the last position is going to be strictly just engaging the magnetic pickup, right? So now you're going to go Fender clean tone. So not specific guitar and specific amp, but along the lines of you know, like a tele neck pickup through like a tube amp, right? So you get a clean sound to it. And then what we end up doing is the mod knob at this point now just is going to fatten up that clean sound. So not distorted, just boost it a little bit.
Ah, nice.
And it's through an acoustic amp.
So is that drive coming from the guitar
It's coming
itself?
from the guitar
Right.
and the pickup. And the way that the outbound, the way that the resonance comes out of the electronic system.
That's nice.
Back to dread. Acoustic.
It's very impressive.
So that's the run through of, you know, all the different positions. So you can see when the opposite ends of each of them, and then what the capabilities are as you just modify it ever so slightly. Now you have, you know, almost unlimited possibilities from a tonal perspective.
I think this release was kind of surprised quite a few people because obviously we'd heard that there was going to be like an American-made acoustic line coming. I don't think anyone was expecting this.
Right.
Will there be sort of more conventional acoustics coming in the American-built?
So we have different variations. Right now, what we're working on is we created a cell within our electric guitar factory to be able to produce acoustics.
Right.
So it's baby steps to the elevator, because it is understanding how wood reacts and conditioning and the way that the design is accounts for us taking some time doing that. But this is the sneak peek into what the future innovation of what Fender Acoustics is going to be, and what the possibilities are that can come out of Corona.
I mean, this is kind of a transitional instrument in a way.
It is.
Yeah,
It is.
In terms of availability and price, it's available now, right?
It is available now in select dealers and online, and the price retails for $19.99.
Okay.
So USA-made acoustic guitar coming out of our, you know, our world-renowned electric guitar factory at $2,000.
Perfect. Thanks so much, guys.
Yeah, thank you.
That was
Appreciate it.
awesome. This is Mike from Music Radar. Stay tuned to the site for more.